Salut. Ça va et toi?
Hello, everyone. We're here with Daniil. Please raise your hand virtually as usual for questions. I don't see anybody. Isabel?
Oui, bonjour Daniil.
And can we start in English and then we
yes,
move in?
sorry.
Yeah, we start in
sure.
English and then we go Russian and then a couple of questions in French at the end.
Okay, perfect.
Okay? Vas-y, in English. Isabel, you can ask in English, please.
I don't hear you. You're on mute.
Sorry.
Yeah. Still don't hear you.
Who is touching? Why are you touching? I'm touching.
Hello?
Yes, Isabel, go ahead.
Yes. Yes. How can you tell us how you feel getting into this sort of home tournament for you and with the setting this year's special setting? How is it? How do you feel?
Really happy to be here. Like the tournament, play good ones here. Can stay at home, which helps, you know, with all the bubbles and everything. So really lucky to be able to stay at home this week. Yeah, just looking forward to my first match. Have a lot of spaces here without the fans. It's very unfortunate that we won't have any fans, but now all the club is for us, so it's definitely one of the most beautiful tournaments in the world right now.
Anyone else in English? Howard?
Hi, Daniil. You had a great run at Monte Carlo a couple of years ago. As you've joked about in the past, never have had that kind of success in Paris. I'm just wondering for you, what made the difference a couple of years ago in Monte Carlo, and what do you think you need to do to win some matches at Roland Garros?
Well, first of all, just need to play good and need to feel better than I did last year. What I mean by that, on hard courts, maybe some matches I can not feel the ball that good or not feel good physically or mentally, but I can still win some matches because it's kind of automatic what I do there. I feel like, okay, play, I don't know, on the backhand of the guy, he's going to miss or something like this. On clay, I don't have this automatism, so it's much tougher for me to play, which I don't hide. But I know that I'm capable to play good. I won some very good matches a few years ago. Even those that I lost, I played really good. So yeah, at Roland Garros, I need to arrive at the best form possible. That's what I'm going to try to do this year. I'm normally playing only Monte Carlo, Madrid, Rome, and Roland Garros, so trying to go for the big ones. Trying to work on my game every day on clay, and let's see if I'm gonna succeed. It's gonna be interesting.
Vuk?
Daniil, hi, happy to see you again. And as you were mentioning about the working on your game on clay, of course, we've talked about the development of your game in the past couple of years. What do you see as the greatest challenges in that respect, connecting your on-court game, of course, you know, with the mental preparations for the clay season and so on?
Yeah, mentally, I think for me, is the most important is going to be to know that some shots that maybe would be winners or with which I would win the point on hard courts. That's not the case on clay courts. You need to do maybe 3 good shots, like one of which would be enough on hard courts. So that's tough sometimes for me to understand. Also, of course, the quality of my ball after the bounce, if I play like on hard courts, is not that amazing with my flat stroke. So I'm working on putting some more spin, some more trajectory. And yeah, all of this is tough because, you know, for 9 months, I'm playing like I'm used to, and then I have to change it for 2 months and still keeping my the things that I do well also. Like you cannot change completely your game, so not easy. But as I say, it's going to be interesting.
Any more in English? Ubaldo?
Hi, Daniil. I'd like to know if to find yourself number 2 seeds on a clay tennis tournament, while Rafa Nadal is number 3. Is it something that, I mean, you find almost unbelievable, acceptable, of course? And also, I'd like to know about what do you think about Monfils, who hasn't won a match almost since we started to play tennis after the pandemic, and he withdrew from Monte Carlo, but he's still seeded. So those rankings sometimes create some, some doubts. What do you think about all this?
Yeah, actually didn't see that guy that retired. I saw him today. I didn't know this. It's unfortunate. Of course, pandemic made an impact on everybody differently. So for him, I think he's saying this in the press. He had some problems to find motivation and stuff like this. But I like Gael really much, so I hope he comes back stronger. I'm sure about it. About the rankings, it's tough to say because it was done so that people also that are not able to travel maybe that much, especially talking about Australians, I would say. And maybe, at the time when the decision was made, South Americans were not sure to be able to travel around the world, stuff like this. So imagine somebody done, I don't know, semis of US Open from the country where he cannot go to USA, and they take out his points. So was a tough decision to make for ATP, but they made it. I think if we take 100 players, we cannot make 100 happy. So we need to make maybe 80 or 70 happy. And I think out of 100, they made the best decision to make as most players happy as possible. Yeah, talking about Rafa, it's just funny because, well, I'm not the best clay court player. But yeah, I'm seated higher than him in Monte Carlo, where he won probably 10 times or even more. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's probably not going to mean anything during the tournament, but let's see. I actually don't even know if he's in my part of the draw, Novak's part, because that can make a huge semifinal if he's in Novak's part. But yeah. And second question, sorry, I don't remember.
Okay, 2 more in English, Paul and Tumaini. Paul?
Daniil, I know the clay court season is only just starting, but I wonder if I can ask a Wimbledon question. I'm asking some players, what is your favorite Wimbledon memory? I wonder what is yours. Was it maybe your first match there, beating Stan?
Yeah, definitely. So far, I haven't done anything amazing there, even though I like to play on grass. So beating Stan was unbelievable on center court. Was my first match on such stage, to be honest. Everything was amazing about this match. It's definitely my biggest memory so far in Wimbledon. Hopefully I can make something bigger to make this one second or third or even a further greatest memory.
Thank you.
Tumaini?
Hi, Daniil. At the moment, the top 2 Russian-born female players in the rankings are representing Kazakhstan. I wanted to know, is that from a Russian perspective, is that a shame that they're not representing Russia? Also on the ATP tour, and if you've ever been approached by Kazakhstan when you were outside of the top 100.
Yeah, definitely a lot of Russian natives playing for Kazakhstan, especially in tennis, because Kazakhstan is the country that likes tennis, especially the big famous people in the country. They like tennis, so they try to develop it. I need to be honest, I think they are doing a good job to develop tennis in the country, because I like tennis and they need to develop it. They found probably the easiest way, because Russian Federation doesn't help juniors maybe that much till a certain point. The other question is, would they be able to help? Not sure, because we don't have a Slam or a Masters 1000 event for the federation to get some big money, it's definitely a shame from a Russian tennis player perspective that some of the great names, maybe also future names, are playing for Kazakhstan, not for Russia. But we still have a huge field in Russia at this moment. I think we're actually 4 people higher than first one, who is Bublik, Kazakhstan. And talking about myself, I would want to probably keep it private because it's of course, when I was young, I could get approached from different people for different reasons. So I would have to tell much more about it then. So I'm gonna keep it private.
Okay, we'll move into Russian and 2 questions in French. I don't see any Russians. Okay. Question en français, 2 questions en français. Eric, la première.
Oui, bonjour, tu m'entends?
Oui,
Salut
bonjour.
Daniil, je
Salut.
voulais avoir ta réaction sur le changement de date de Roland Garros. Est-ce que finalement pour toi c'est une bonne chose d'abord qu'il y ait peut-être un peu plus de public, et en tant que joueur, une semaine de préparation en plus, est-ce que ça peut être un atout pour toi? Et est-ce que tu as honnêtement été surpris quand même de ce changement de date?
C'est sûr que j'étais surpris parce que où ça me surprend un peu, c'est que si on parle en termes des règles, même pas en parlant de Roland Garros lui-même, mais plutôt de pays, donc tous les confinements et tout ça, est-ce qu'une semaine va changer quelque chose pour le Covid? Parce qu'on parle quand même de Covid, de virus de Covid. Je suis pas sûr. Et donc, c'est un peu, ouais, c'est ridicule. Je suis obligé de le dire. Mais encore une fois, pas de la part de la Fédé française ou de le gouvernement lui-même. C'est la situation ensemble. Quand tu regardes ça, ça te donne l'impression que de remporter Roland Garros à une semaine, le Covid, il va disparaître à Paris. Donc, je pense que c'est parce que tous les fois, quand il y a des règles, je pense qu'il faudra qu'il y ait des exceptions aussi. Ça pouvait être un cas. Après, si on parle au niveau tennis, je pense oui, je peux me permettre d'encore mieux préparer comme ça. Jamais sûr comment je vais faire à Roland Garros, mais je vais essayer vraiment d'utiliser ces 2 semaines après Rome pour me bien préparer et essayer de faire un bon truc là-bas. Avoir aussi bien sûr ce qu'ils font avec la saison de gazon, parce que peut-être pas en parlant de moi jusqu'à là, mais quelqu'un qui fait quart de finale à Roland, il est un peu pas bien pour saison de gazon parce dans ce cas-là, j'imagine qu'il va faire que Wimbledon et c'est jamais facile de faire qu'une tournoi sur le gazon.
Dernière question, Fabrice.
Oui, bonjour Daniil.
Bonjour.
Daniil, est-ce que tu peux me dire ce que tu penses de la terre battue? Est-ce que c'est l'une de tes surfaces préférées? Parce que si on se réfère évidemment à Roland Garros, tu as été battu 4 fois en 4 participations au premier tour. Est-ce que c'est une surface que tu apprécies ou c'est là où tu te sens le moins bien finalement?
Non, moi, je le cache pas, j'aime pas le terre battue. Je fais, comment dire, je vais pas aller en Amérique du Sud, même si j'aime bien voyager et vraiment envie d'aller là-bas une fois dans ma vie, mais je vais pas aller pendant les tournois de Rotterdam ou Marseille ou Dubaï, aller taper le terre battue en Amérique du Sud, par exemple. Mais c'est une surface où j'essaie, surtout avec ce qui se passait il y a 2 années, que je suis capable de bien jouer. Donc, c'est le plus important, c'est que moi, chaque fois quand je travaille à l'entraînement, quand je vais sur le match, j'essaie de faire mon mieux, de gagner. C'est un peu plus dur pour moi sur terre, mais j'espère pour les bons résultats cette année avec le bon travail que j'ai fait. Après, terre battue, j'aime vraiment rien dans cette surface parce que je ne comprends pas pourquoi les terrains, ils ont toujours les mauvais rebonds. T'es tout sale après avoir joué. Vraiment, ça ne me fait pas plaisir de jouer sur terre, quoi.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci.